Today is day 4, July 6th, 4 days since the San Francisco Consulate Building of India was attempted to be set on fire. Luckily, no damage happened. It was doused very quickly, but we are still waiting to see action from the United States law enforcement authorities. What is really happening? Well, beyond the one Department of State statement saying that arson is a criminal offense, we haven't really seen much action. No arrests thus far, not even a peep of a news in any of the news sites that of police or FBI or anything like that. I'm still searching for any kind of a movement. So far, I haven't seen anything. So, what is one to make of it? Does it mean that this parade is going to go as planned, or is it going to be stopped? First of all, we also have to remember that the first poster came not in San Francisco, but it came in Canada. And this was the poster in Canada where they started showing pictures of the diplomatic officials of India. Then they repeated this one, and now there are two more like this, one for Australia and one for Italy. So people are running amok. What is going to happen? Who is going to do what? That's what we are waiting to see. Thus far, the Canadian foreign minister has put out a statement, and if I carefully parse this, it sounds like they have shut down the parade, but I am not 100% sure. Read the second line. Canada remains in close contact with Indian officials in light of some of the promotional material circulating online regarding a protest plan for July 8th, which are unacceptable. Which part is unacceptable? The parade itself or the material, the content of the material? If you look at the content of the material, you can clearly see the hand that has the dagger, Sikhs for Justice. And who is the founder of Sikhs for Justice? Mr. 𝙒𝙬𝙤𝙪𝙥𝙤, Pannu, right? So what is the Canadian government going to do about it? By the way, we continue to stand by what we have been saying. He was holed up in Brampton 2 days ago when Canadian foreign minister issued the statement. Most likely he felt that he may have a better chance back in the US. So he has surfaced in United States. He stood in front of the UN building in New York City and has made some new dates like September 14th and so on and so forth. It is expected that he might head back to Canada anytime soon. But more importantly, now that he's here, he has made himself present. What is the United States government doing about it? You know that I said the Sikhs for Justice this poster is made by Sikhs for Justice. So isn't he responsible for this? This is now an international incident, 4 countries now. You already are wanted for 22 different offenses in India, Mr. Pannu, and now you've started adding all these things. What's going to happen? Well, we are still waiting to see what the United States is going to say, but interestingly, the UK Foreign Secretary, which is the equivalent of External Affairs Minister, James Cleverly, he said that he condemns the poster, and he goes on to say that any direct attacks on the Indian High Commission in London are completely unacceptable. Direct attacks. So if there is a missile launched at, God forbid, that's a direct attack. If somebody goes and tries to thrash something in the consulate building, that's a direct attack. It doesn't say anything about the protest itself, which is so offensive in language. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So we are back at waiting for some action from the United States government. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. One last thought. There was talk that 2 major aircraft companies of India, Air India and Indigo, were going to give split orders to both Boeing and Airbus. They were trying to cover both bases. However, if you recently see what has happened, the Air India is going to buy 290 planes from Boeing, and the remaining, I think it's about 240 or something like that, they're getting from Airbus. On the other hand, Indigo is sourcing all of its planes from Airbus, and of specific model type A320neo, NEO. So does this mean that perhaps India is now looking away from US for some of its big orders? President Biden had, crowed about how many new jobs this order for Boeing is going to create, then did United States lose out on a part of the Indigo order? I don't know. I'm hoping that somebody can clarify by way of comments. But all it says is that these things are a little tricky. Actions have some other reaction. Also, there has been a detailed statement by the Ministry of External Affairs, and I'm going to carry that link in the description section. Do read that to understand where the Indian government stands. Thanks for watching again. Namaskar.